Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully you all are doing well. Kind of forgot where we left off. I think we're getting close to the school, or not school, the exams are coming up. Let's spend the rest of this night reading the rest of this book. Human facing, okay, we've already read this, skimmed through that. Okay, that gets our charm up more. Cool. I think there's a question today, and then the exam is tomorrow.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Alright. Where's our question today? The 10th, so... Alright. Exam start tomorrow. Are you all ready? Now then, picking up from the last time. End of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position. See, I don't know Japanese very well. I am sorry if I butchered things throughout this playthrough. It also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? This one.
This is it. Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother during the period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Tataria, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Oh, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Knowledge. Rather than sliding with one whose overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, then who will win? Then who will? Alright, after school.
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you can always liven up the day and head to Mementos. Be nice if we could get some info on a target before you went though. What do you got? I came up with a method for strengthening my heart. That's kind of hard to do by myself. Will you train with me? Okay. Hold off on that for now. What does Ryuji want? What are you doing right now? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. hold off on that for now. I don't think we can go to the doctor yet. Let's go try the burger again, actually. Maybe we'll be able to finish it. Now that we've gotten our guts up, so maybe it's possible we can win the challenge. I'll just skip through it because it's the same dialogue every time. Yeah, we won. Second mate badge. World famous Big Bang Burger on the house. I hope you enjoy the taste of victory. Okay, we got 3 Big Bang Burgers.
Please come again.
Look forward to your next attempt at our challenge.
I knew you could do it.
You took that Comet Burger down. You were so admirable, taking on such daunting tasks with an intense level of courage. Or was that gonna increase our guts? Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Knowledge. And charm. Oh, does this just like increase everything by 1 stage? Efficiency. Okay, that's cool. Except for the bottom left one. I don't remember what that skill was.
Ah, you're back.
Exams soon. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you wanna do it together. I'm serious trouble. You know what? Let's go see Ryuji. That's a huge help. We're waiting at the diner in Shibuya. Probably hang out with On tomorrow and try to increase that. Starting to get the hang of this, so I guess that's what I do with this one too. That's no good, damn it. What did I mess up on? Try starting over. Good advice. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong. Our knowledge has increased more.
Yeah.
Oh, here. If I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. I'm gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped.
Wanna head back?
Guess we should go home. Alright, time for exams. Alright, can't believe this and school assembly during exam week. The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school's messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. Wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Alright.
Well, shall
Now
we?
then, let the first day of exams begin. Thorough figure inspired by the idiom of favoring. This one is that one.
Ooh, we can do this.
It's an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason for the hero, right? I think his name was this one. Yeah, that's the one. Worked under... I'm not gonna read all that, their names, but they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to... No, I think it's pretty much what they've already said in the classroom. this one. And then answer the last one's the week. Not just any weak person though. Okay.
Yep.
You finished in time. Right, knowledge gonna go up. Or does it not go up until we finish it? Oh, okay, we just go right into the next day of exams. Alright, first one's cognition, then it's both.
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh, there's only 2 questions.
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Alright, then we have Devil's Dictionary and female, or femme fatale. Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this.
Alright, let's go. That should be it for exams, then we don't have another question until the 16th. School-wide assembly. At this time of year, really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I got to hurry home and study. Kamoshida is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Oof.
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo, you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
I don't remember that being in the base game though either.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I think I end up in a castle. Yeah, it was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, You can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more about these snacks. We're not little kids.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good at this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
We had a deal with Maruki. Oh, he's gonna be another confidant, I guess. I think that's something new that's added to Royal, though.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Radiant.
All right.
What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I'm an addendum to the earlier assembly. During the counseling you've all been offered. Counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak to him if you feel the need. The majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. Schools decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. You guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? Kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyways. I think I'm gonna try to going today. Counseling. Leon's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well,
Shall we get started? Oh, but first just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Though I'm really only having one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking to me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. So if you're willing to listen to the super long story, I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see, that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And at first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going through to put herself through, but later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you got the wrong... In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now? Right now. Just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. This way I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. Can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Seems I lost track of time. Should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. No, thank you. I feel a ton better now. That's all. Now that's all off my chest.
Okay.
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm
Will
gonna
do.
get going.
See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right? How'd it go? Well, I honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Did you have a counseling appointment? Nurse's building is in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done.
How are you?
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. Is that so? Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he even came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. I don't know which one. We made a deal, or a little nervous. No, you don't have to be so tense. We're just going to have an ordinary conversation, that's all.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation. Full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So,
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. Since you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of the self they're striving for. Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But the idolized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. The gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much, that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. You're standing up to it and comforting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. But again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Kinda creeping me out here. It sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong.
I'm sorry.
Let's see, sorry. This went on longer than I expected. Somehow this conversation took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
I actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite a counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Any time is good for me. I can work around your schedule. Got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver. Let's see, I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can look up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki's going deeper. Wink up.
Alright.
Cool.
I know.
Alright, would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now.
I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off... My mind feels stronger. Oh, my SP increase. Okay. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? We got gum.
See you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Time to go home.
Man.
I really spent a long time talking to Marie. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
Hey, hey. Oh.
Them some nutrients.
Yes.
Should do it for a while. Alright.
Let's go to bed.
Oh, it's too late to go to do all that, I guess. Okay.
Well then.
Let's get Evie. quick read. I didn't see a 14th though for questions.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
You're failing for sure. I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
Get him.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
We're on an anime cutscene. What is going on here?
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Who the heck is following us? Oh. Yosuke, I think is his name.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Yeah, Yusuke.
I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Well, time to go back to the future.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? You like one of those... Like some of those weird were kind of tough.
Yep.
Wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Finally done with exams. You gonna go in for counseling? Saw the volleyball guys getting called in. Yeah, I got that question wrong. I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right!
I do.
Tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Wanna go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, so we go to that exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. I can afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. So I keep thinking about what they said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Nice catch. Well, it's a pretty rare last name. I mean, do you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, they're studying under a corrupt teacher. I mean, a teacher who treats people like tools. Well, he's probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. Can I do anything downstairs? Can. Oh, you know, let's do some cleaning for... Oh yeah, tomorrow, we get the, I'd certainly appreciate that. Don't break anything in the store, I got it. We got the program on tomorrow to buy stuff. Looks pretty good. Same dialogue as always, don't really need to read that.
That should do it for now. Hey!
Took longer than expected. We should go to bed once we clean up the rest. Alright. Got about 15 more minutes before we'll have to end off this episode. I'm getting really hungry too, so I need to eat something. What's this line for? Oh, the exhibit must be opening today. It's really packed. I want to come back another time. I want it, but it's so pricey. I should just take out a loan. I want to see that. Let's get together sometime. We're here.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass-through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
What?
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
He does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Alright.
Okay.
Need to find out what the rumor about Madarame is true. This, if it is, this might be just exactly what we needed.
Well then.
Alright, home shopping thing and saves. Let's go downstairs and look at that. Alright, calming mask, 10 white eye drops, Roma machine, and Omni vitamin.
Hey, hey!
Get that. Skip through all that. We have anything to read?
Hey!
No, we don't have anything left to read. Let's see. Can we go anywhere?
Hey!
Doesn't look like it.
Hey,
All sorts of people gather in the big city. Crooks are everywhere. Okay.
Wow!
Drink coffee will cause time to pass. Special coffee that restores SP.
Hey!
Not right now. Go back upstairs.
Nice! Okay.
Probably make 3.
Yeah!
I don't even know what that does. I guess we'll replace our lockpicks. I'm sure this increases our proficiency as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency. Alright, let's go to bed. I think there's a question today.
Okay, let's get started.
Yeah. Placebo effect. Naja Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how your mental health and perception can affect you. Boy, I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So,
any ideas?
what do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? The placebo effect.
That's right.
Some people specify that placebos don't actually have a curative properties, but even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Knowledge. It's important to remember not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. It's my job to help with that, so come by the nurse's office when you're feeling down. Mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe in it hard enough? I'm gonna skip through this dialogue, just random things they say every time in the hallway.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
You're imagining things. It's just a creature. It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Wowie! Again!
I should press forcefully. Time to mash, to button mash.
It's so cute! I want to hear it again!
Dude, the cat's drooling.
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save here, because we are pretty much out of time for this episode. I'm getting kind of irritable and hungry, so I need to go eat. And then we'll be continuing on with more of this in the next episode, going to the shack and everything and seeing what's going on there. But if you did enjoy, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Make sure to like the video as well. It helps out a lot. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe. Also, I have a... Well, the Twitch will be out for a while by the time this is out, but I do have a Twitch, so make sure to check that out as well and go follow over there. We stream... I don't really know what the schedule is like at time of recording this, but once I figure that out, you know, I'll probably have some sort of schedule by the time this video goes up. Go follow the Twitch. Subscribe if you're new over here, and turn on bell notifications so you do not miss any future content. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Bye-bye.